Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Starlight New Dawn Scar, Chapter 3, Episode 28, Unsealing the Past. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or stories and creatures in alternate realities. It is in open playtest and available through our Discord, so do go check it out and let us know what you think. For now, though, we're going to go ahead and get started with introductions, beginning with Tal.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Starlight New Dawn tonight. I'll be playing the allies, I'll be playing games, and I'll be playing everything in between. The only thing I won't be playing are my wonderful player characters tonight. And my question for our wonderful player characters tonight is your character gonna try and go primal again ever? Starting off with Argus.
We do technically have a system for going primal, the temp evolution.
Yep.
Is Aurum muted?
I was muted.
Alright, well, you know what? I will not have mercy. I will be sending the meme in 1 second.
No. Hi, I'm Aurum and I play Argus, the scaredy cat tyrant, who now knows how to make an irrigation channel. He's rock dragon type, and yeah, he would probably go primal again. It's him throwing a tantrum. Things aren't going his way. He gets beaten up. Out. He goes primal and then he wins. That is all he knows. Is he goes primal, he wins. So he will be going primal. Yes. I have been muted for 30 minutes.
Well, next up is Dart.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Seda, and I play Dart, the Steel Ground Rockruff. I feel Dart going primal again would be very much dependent upon his self-view in the situation. I feel he is starting to become a little more comfortable with his current form, and I think he'd be more inclined to kind of tap into that raw, instinctual energy if the situation arises where it was quite dire.
Hello everybody, I am Razim and I am playing as Jet, the Ghost Electric type rockruff. As for him going primal, he would probably try to avoid it, but who's to say how things might go? Also, Aurum, why are you trying to go primal on Taldarius's good twin?
Cause he posted the meme. He had no mercy on me. Therefore, I go primal on him.
Taldarius did not post the meme. Taldarius did.
Close enough. It's basically twins. I'll go after his twin.
Yeah, you're going after his good twin. Why aren't you going after the evil twin?
Well,
Because
you
the
know,
evil
I mean,
twin's on my rescue.
I was playing Shade for a while there in this campaign, so, you know...
So Shade's on my rescue team. I can't go after him, so I'll just go after the good twin.
Yeah, fair enough. Sim?
Hello, I am Colada the Jerboa. I play Sin, the mawile variant, steel normal type. This question is interesting because I don't think Sin has went primal, so I don't know if he would have a solid one way or the other. Yes, he would go, or no, he wouldn't.
I think only Argus has. I think
Nope,
Dart. No, Dart did. That's right.
Yep, I was about to say Baron Saint.
We all went primal versus Baron Saint. Argus is just the only one who's gone primal twice.
So yeah, that is a very valid answer. Vector.
Hello, my name is Avian Wolf, also known as Avi, and I play as Vector, the water flying rockruff, and the only time Vector will probably go primal only if it's a life or death situation. I think he would be terrified. He would be terrified of himself going through something like that, but he would only probably use it if it's a life or death situation for himself or for someone close, aka the team.
So we have one taker on, oh, I'm going to use that aggressively, and that's Argus.
August is no holds barred, he is Whittle, and he is Angie.
Very angry. All right, do we have any of the volunteers for a recappy?
Yeah, you know what? It's been a while since I did this. I'll do it.
Especially since you're the star of the show.
I mean,
Bucket Lord Adventures.
yeah. Anyways, last time on Starlight New Dawn, essentially the team, we were able to help. Essentially, we were dealing with the situation with the farm being essentially assaulted, particularly, and unable to be used as farmland. So we were able to kind of investigate, and after figuring out a few things that we could probably flood the farm, farmland to kind of wash away the salt. Essentially, the team decided to start up a bit of an engineering project, a very small one, albeit, on essentially making an irrigation system. Dart was able to help, it was able to use his ground sense to kind of find concentrations of the salt. Vector was able to kind of figure out, that we could redirect the water. Argus was able to help out and was able to build the infrastructure with the help of two others. And also, Jet was there to help with the coordination and building it all together. Essentially, once we were able to kind of to start up the irrigation system, a few shenanigans happened with Amos and Argus almost drowning in it. We were able to get them up and going here, and was able to actually get it all running to go. However, essentially, we came up to the decision that probably that Alabaster Gleams might be coming back to the farm to see if they can find a particular item that they are looking for in the area, but definitely needed help. So the team decided to have the rest of the team stay in case Alabaster Gleam comes, and Vector, well, he decided to fly off to the guild, and that's where we left off.
There are three possibilities now. Either one, Vector gets shot out of the sky and we get no reinforcements, Alabaster Gleam comes early and wipes us out, or nothing of interest happens and everything just works out.
just works.
It just
GM.
works.
It just works, it just works.
We have gained a Rdyjin to do art tonight. Provided technical difficulties. Hey, looks like it's working. And also, Amos, do intro.
Hello. I'm Wearable, and I play Amos the Growlithe. They're a fluffy fire type crime type.
Proof crime type exists.
What was their question?
The
Would you
question
go
is if your character is going to go primal again ever.
Amos has never gone primal, so we'll see if he ever does.
I'm sure most of you guys did against Baron Saint. I don't know if he got knocked out first, though. Or...
Then again, I think it was only like 3 of us in that fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
There were 4 of us, but Jolene was knocked out, and the rest of us all went primal. I think it was me, Jet, and Dart.
I don't think Jet
Amos
actually
Amos
went. I don't think
No,
Jet
you did.
actually...
You went primal and
Did you?
then tried to dig into his back.
And that's why
Okay.
we couldn't capture him, because we were all primal and we weren't thinking.
You're either primal or knocked out. I think Amos got told to take Miss Shimmers away. Actually,
I
so,
can't
yeah.
remember.
Yeah, this was a little bit ago. I will say Jet absolutely went primal because he was digging into Baron Saint's back, and this is also how you guys kind of found out that he can't feel pain. So yeah, interesting times, interesting times.
And then he got away.
Mhm.
On to Bucket Lord Adventures.
Yes. Vector, you were flying off to try and get back to the town as fast as you could to basically give them an update and I think ask for some additional help. So,
Mhm.
yeah. I believe that you sort of cut at an angle until you hit the road and then were running the rest of the way because your run speed was a lot faster on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get an athletics from you? Body athletics.
Body athletics? Yeah. Oh, hold on. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. I just realized my thing was done. Sorry. Update took a little while. Well, let's do this. All right. So 4, 6, and then what was it? Athletics.
Athletics.
Athletics. Cool. Sorry. 2, 3, 4. All right. And if the dice would load, come on. Come on. Please grab it. I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry.
If it doesn't want to grab, you can just go into the text box and do /roll, put a space, and then do like 6d10 or whatever your athletics is. I think it's higher than that, but you know.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Okay. Now it's grabbing it. Okay. There we go. 4. All right. There we go. So that's.
You are doing this on the,
Yes, I am.
Oh no, I was gonna ask Tao. You are doing this from your PC, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Very good.
Puppy adventures start off well.
Yes. This will aid things.
I'm a Newman.
You are human.
I am a Newman. Funny enough, I did. Funny enough, I did pick up zoomies as a as a trait. or as a feat.
I'm thoroughly shocked, surprised even, that
It-
Vector would like zoomies.
Yeah, he just
How is
like-
someone supposed to foresee this coming?
I'm just imagining just Abby like the SpongeBob meme, just being like, Vector, you want to see me go to town? Want to see me do it again?
Totally do it again.
Yes.
So that is 7, right? So 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
All right. With a 10, you're definitely pushing yourself, but this also feels pretty good. You know, considering you're able to go just above those trees and keep a nice line, and it does feel nice to just get to go about as fast as you can like this.
Mm-hmm.
And with that 10 result, obviously you do have quite the journey back, considering, in order to even get out this far, you had to travel almost, an entire day. But that was on a patrol route where, you were trying to keep watch of things at least a little bit. Not as much as you would like on an actual patrol mission, but
Mm-hmm.
you weren't exactly booking it out here. But booking it back, you can feel yourself shaving off hours right now of this trip compared to when you were doing it earlier. The only decision that you really have to make right now is, are you going to stop for the night at any point, or are you going to push through?
Oh.
Because remember, you did spend most of the day doing things with the farm. So you have a couple hours of daylight left, but, well, a couple hours of daylight is not enough time to make it back tonight. Or, before nightfall.
Hmm. Well, it would be all in vain if I were to collapse in the journey. So I would say probably if I could take like maybe a short rest, maybe. So not like it wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't be like a full rest, but at least it'll be like I'll be able to catch my breath, get myself a little comfortable, and then be able to kind of leg the rest of it.
Understandable. So I will say, in
Mhm.
order to help you understand what your options are here, if you don't take a full rest, you will, like, let's say you just push through and you keep going.
Mhm.
You would take 2 exhaustion points for not sleeping that can't be reduced by ways other than sleeping. And you would then proceed to also not heal and not get any of your willpower or vigor back.
Mm.
Because no rest. However, if you take a short rest, you will be able to select the short rest option, which at least gives you a little bit of willpower, vigor, and exhaustion recovery back. Or you could pick to heal and only get a little bit of willpower as well.
Mm.
But regardless, if you don't take a full rest, you will be accruing 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh, okay, so even if I took a short rest, I'd still be exhausted, right?
Yeah, it's just you wouldn't
Oh,
get
okay.
anything.
Gotcha.
So you could stop for like an hour nap effectively, and then get up and get moving again. How much have you used any vigor or will?
No.
Okay, in that case, so you could stop for the rest. You would get exhausted though. However, you could also take effectively like a less effective rest, and instead of that, you could move to only doing light activities such as like walking through the night, which would lower your exhaustion gain to 1 exhaustion.
Hmm. And I'm just trying to remember. One exhaustion is like nothing detrimental.
Nothing
right?
happens until you get to 4. It's just that this exhaustion cannot be getting rid of until you actually full rest.
Yeah, I'll take the short rest. I think time is in essence as well. So Vector is pretty much he's willing to take that sacrifice. So he's not gonna do it to he's not gonna like jeopardize it, but he's also going to like let's be smart and like we still have a bit of urgency to it. So I would say he'll probably take that option, the bit with the short rest, and try to leg it for the rest.
All right.
So yeah,
Meanwhile, see Vector over there rushing to get back and report this and get help. Meanwhile, us over here. Yes, I would love some more Earl Grey. And pass me some of those biscuits.
Hey, could happen. Okay, so let's see. That would mean that you'd be gaining 1 exhaustion, like total,
Mhm.
and so yeah, you'll be gaining 1 exhaustion.
Oh, what?
And obviously, this will not be able to get gotten rid of any way other than resting, and well, Vector will be a very tired boy.
Vector will not rest until message is delivered.
He will be tired, boy, but he will save the world.
And besides, Vector always gets the good amount of sleep. But today's an important day.
I just imagine
yes.
him coming back with, like,
I was just gonna say, yes, the true fantasy in this fantasy game, getting a full night's sleep.
Vector comes back marching in with all of the reinforcements, and then immediately collapses snoring.
And then, all right, I did my job. I'm going to sleep.
He's going Betty by.
I am going to bed. I'm going
Hey,
to bed.
look,
Thanks.
technically speaking, by game rules IRL, I would be at infinite exhaustion. Because rarely do I ever get at least 6 hours of sleep.
And besides, I don't think especially knowing that Vector is by himself, standing around and figuring, bumping into something, not really a really good idea when you're delivering an important message.
Yep. But yes, I assume you're just gonna spend like an hour like napping in a tree somewhere.
Yeah, like somewhere like nice and high, or well protected.
All right. In that case, yes, you would be able to take your nap. You would remain undisturbed for it. What next?
You do my stretchies, and then we Newman again.
We human again.
We
I'm
Newman.
just gonna keep that same check because why not? It was a good check. You can keep it.
I'm human.
And with that, you would see you would see the town peeking over the horizon. At least first you'll notice the hills that have a very distinct sort of shape to them in the area, and then you start to see some of the more outlying buildings. You are getting close.
Victor's getting like puppy eyes. He's like so excited. he's like you know how when dogs like they put like put their tongue out when they're excited, like when they're running. Yeah, it's pretty much that for a little bit. It's like up. We're running. We're running and running and running and running and running and running
We're
and running.
rolling.
Weren't you zooming like over everything, not on the ground? Or are you running on clouds?
He's clearly
no,
doing the doggy paddle in midair. That's how he flies.
Also, one thing to keep in mind is that his land speed is faster than his fly speed, so, and also that secondary or non-land movement speed sprint at 3 times instead of 4 times, which means that his thing would be astronomically slower if he flew the entire way, as compared to basically cutting like through and above the woods at a diagonal to avoid, like, you know, the tough terrain.
I would probably be
Okay.
using my fly speed to get over like really difficult ones. Like for example, like if it was like a cliff or a ravine, I would be flying over it instead of like climbing down and then climbing back up.
Yeah.
So
Or
yeah.
like, you know, like a thicket of trees or something.
1 second. Okay, you're good.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We're speed running. We gotta we're cutting time. We gotta make those time saves.
Speed racer.
Anyways, you would be able to see the town. What do?
We keep going and going and going.
And then you go through the town and then past it.
Well, obviously, well, yes. Well, I assume you already know that my target is going to be the guild, essentially the guild hall.
Yep. That I do.
I'm just imagining just like the freaking like dive bomb air raid sound just coming in as just just and then just smash the window.
Oh my gosh! Actually, that would be fun. Oh, that is a wonderful idea. I
Just one
could use.
moment.
I could use dive bomb into the.
Just starts making the whatever the I can't remember the name, but you know what I'm talking about. The planes that had that like noise put in there.
Oh, the Stukas. Yeah.
Yeah, the Stuka noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it was effective, so like, you know.
I feel like instead of that, it's just be like, ah, wow.
Ah, wow.
Ah, wow. Bark, bark, bark.
You are freaking adorable. And this is
What?
why we sent you.
80%.
I must agree. That
This is
is
true.
precious.
But yeah, no, we're zooming though. We're zooming, we're jumping. Doing aileron rolls. But yeah, no, I'm making my way. I'm making my way to the guild here.
Yeah, you're making your way downtown.
Yeah, exactly. It's like kind of like bursting through the door. Just be like, he's like panting. It's like, where is the front desk?
Standing right in front of it.
Just some person right, like, you know, in line is just gonna point right in front of you to where the front desk is, like right by the entrance.
Yeah, like Vector's like full on like he's on adrenaline right now. He's like after running like that, he's having a time of his life right here. But also in a serious note as well, it'd be like he's just like, it's like I'm here for a report for. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Let me just. Okay, let me like catch my breath for a little bit. I've been running for almost all night. Okay. I need to make a report. We need to get reinforcements. to a farm, not too far, essentially within our patrol, near our patrol area. Okay. I assume I know that these I kind of explain the situation to them and
Yeah.
and the possibility of
It
of
is
our
Ron, by the way.
Hmm?
It is Ron, by the way. He is
Right.
he is
Oh,
there.
oh, okay. Okay. So I kind of explained to him okay, what we did, what happened, what we found, and we're kind of essentially just kind of giving all that information. Just as and essentially that's why we need to get some reinforcements there as soon as we can, because there is not only there is a group of people that need our assistance at this moment, but we also need to get someone here as well to investigate, because I believe there is some. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Brain not working. What was it? We found I think it was a ruin. I think was it a ruin? I think that's what we
You
found.
guys weren't sure. You thought it might be them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a possibility that's also a ruin that we should also investigate as well. But there is other, possibly a potential that it can be essentially Vector's trying to find the word under threat, per se. I don't know if there's any reports about the alabaster gleam, but I'm going to mention it, and I'm going to ask if they have a report on it, or any mentions of alabaster gleam, letting them know that is related. It's
They're going to basically remind you that their interactions with the alabaster gleam was effectively they showed up for a little bit, just took shit and left. They didn't seem to try too hard here, at least for the whole pomp and circumstance thing, because, well, presumably it's because whatever gem they had was literally in the main fountain. So they just kind of showed up and took it. Because they didn't need to, earn trust or, look around or try and figure out where it was being kept. It was literally in the publicly available main fountain.
and they just took it. They just took it and left.
They just took it and left.
But yeah. Sorry, I've been running all night, Ron. Best run of my life.
Okay, well, if you're... are you okay with having run all night?
I could use some rest, but I would like to have at least this report submitted. And probably, if we can get another team there to help reinforce there, that would be great.
Well, okay. Well, okay, let me think for a second. We don't have too many teams actually here. Most of them are out on patrols. So the problem, the farm thing got mostly resolved, at least it seems. So that's good. I should still probably try and send someone that knows at least something about that, at least. Probably. Okay,
Just
you know what?
imagining as he's rambling, Vector's like, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Yep, this is Ron, so... As great of a guy as he is, it's still Ron.
Could be off based on what, on, Abby, Vector doing that. I'm just, based on his actions, I feel like that's accurate.
He's still kind of running on the adrenaline, so he's not impatient, but he's just kind of still trying to slow down. He can't stop it immediately, but he's just kind of slowing down that adrenaline. But he's still worked on it, so he's not impatient, but he's just kind of trying to wear off the adrenaline essentially.
And Ron will, after, a small amount of time thinking, just kind of go, okay, I'm gonna go try and round up some people. It's gonna take me a little bit. Not long, but I'm gonna have to go find at least a couple people around. And you go ahead and, I don't know, grab some food or sleep or whatever it is that you actually want right now. If you do sleep, I'll just go ahead and find you and wake you up.
Yeah, that
But-
actually sounds pretty good, actually. Whew. Whew.
Okay.
How long have I been running?
Well, is that like an in-game or out-of-game?
I'm just kind of imagining like a fourth wall turn, just like Vector's just like. But this is more out of character. But like, how long was I running? Actually, how?
All right. So you did take an hour nap. So consider you left. So.
Long enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, about 9 hours.
Oh, so nine hours of running.
Because I'm imagining you were basically like you were basically knowing that you were going to be going for a while doing like a distant run.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
That's okay.
And Puppy falls over
'Cause
where
the-
he stands.
Because this is normally like about 16-hour trip if you're walking,
Mhm.
and so went ahead and cut like a good like almost like 50% off of it for you moving at a decent jog run. I'm not sure how best to describe it, but I think you know what I mean.
Right. I went as fast.
Yeah, you went pretty fast. You made good time.
I feel like we could have shaved 20 seconds. I knew we could have shaved maybe 20% of it, but that's good enough. Sorry.
Yeah. Basically, I had you go as fast as possible without basically going like, okay, well, you're about to get a lot of exhaustion from this.
Mm-hmm.
Distant run speed versus oh yeah, like just actually trying to make as fast as time as physically possible, which I only really would have done if you were like saying you were going to sprint through the entire night, which you didn't.
You almost said humanly.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anywhere? Is there the nearest thing that looks like a bed?
There are like waiting like comfortable like waiting area things in case like because the guild can get pretty busy at time. So there is like waiting area stuff that has like some cushion. There is like some general like hangout area stuff here as well if you just want to grab like the nearest piece of furniture and sleep. Otherwise you'd have to actually go to like
a bed.
like a room.
Okay, can I roll whether or not I just decide to just crash at the waiting room or?
Well, I mean that's up to you. So yeah, you can roll whatever you want for that. You interpret it.
All right. Yep. I go to I crash at the room. I crash
go
at a
into
room.
an actual room.
Yeah, I will. I was thinking I was doing anything that was 1 or 2. I just crashed there immediately. I just like, okay, good, peace out, and I just crashed there.
Oh, okay,
or
cool. Flop.
flop. But no, he's like, okay, he has just enough energy just to be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go get some sleep. And he's just gonna he's gonna be like a little wobbly, but he's a little wobbly, but he's like actually like taking his time to walk into the room now that he's just happy. His tail is wagging though very fast, saying like he did his mission. He's very happy with himself.
You did the thing.
I did the thing. I went fast. And Vector is going to get a well-deserved sleep. Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna do. Oh wow.
Oh, wow, indeed. All right.
Zeta,
So,
why is Abby so precious?
I don't know.
Because they were born this way. They were born this way.
I think that's something that science is still trying to answer.
I'm the scientist, and I still haven't figured it out.
So yeah, science still does not know the answer.
Abby and Vector are heckin' precious.
This is true.
I'm gonna hold up a mirror.
Sweetheart, the two-sided mirror.
No, take it. I love you.
I love you too.
Avi, that's
Alright.
not a mirror, it's a magnifying glass. You're magnifying your adorableness.
That'd be cute.
All right. So, you won't be given like enough time to actually get like a full rest off or anything, but like, you know, in character you will feel a lot better about things. As Ron does eventually like show up and you know, with his big old is it like technically speaking a hoof for a Bastiodon?
I don't think it's a hoof, because it's more like an elephant foot. And
Yeah,
that's
but
just not a foot.
yeah, okay. Sorry, I just thought
I'm
about
pretty
that. Got
sure
confused.
they still consider it a hoof for elephants.
No, a hoof is one solid object. That's its thingy. An elephant has an actual pad and
No,
then
not
three
all.
hard parts.
Not all hooves are one solid object.
An elephant doesn't have a hoof. It has nails. Hooves aren't nails. Or hooves don't have nails.
I'm just gonna call it a foot. As Ron will kind of like nudge you awake with his foot.
So apparently they are just called feet. Not paws or anything else, just feet.
I was right.
Victor's just gonna he's like kind of like he's kind of like troll, like he kind of trolls. He's like falling asleep. He's like trolling a little bit. He's just like, and again, now she's like, huh, what, what happened, what, huh? He's like rubbing.
Hey, I went ahead and found some people.
Oh, oh, oh. He's like kind of like he just kind of like hops up and just kind of gives a little shake and a bit of a stretch. And it's like, oh, okay, yes. All right, and then who? And he's like kind of like trying to see behind Ron. It's like and trying to see who the teams are. It's like, are they here? Are they ready to go? Or what's the situation? What's the sit rep?
Oh well, they're in the main lobby area.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Victor's like,
I mean, I wouldn't really like take them back here to like just wake you up or something. That doesn't really seem too you know, that doesn't really seem too efficient.
Right. That Victor's like, yes. Right. Anyways, yes. Let's and let's yeah. Sorry for the wait. Didn't mean to. He's like trying to like laugh off his embarrassment, and he's like, right. Sorry. It's just been I've just been running all night. So, but yeah, let's make our way. And he's gonna like, kind of like, try not to like rush himself. But he's like, but then you can tell he's a little eager just like to get also like to get into the team and all that stuff, and kind of just waiting for Ron to lead, or you know, or just walking by Ron to the lobby.
Yep. Well, Ron moves a little bit slowly, so
Mhm.
like, you know.
But yeah, tippy tappy. happy.
Are you gonna be doing like circles around Ron as you move, or is it just gonna be like, you know?
Just like by like essentially next to him, like not like in front next to him, but you know what I mean, just like kind of like matching speed. 'Cause it would be a little, I would feel it would be a little rude just to kind of like get ahead of someone, especially if it's one of the guild leaders, and you know, yeah, but yeah. But yeah, so Victor's like trying to like not try to run off, but he's just like, again, he's like kind of like on, you know, he's on step, you know, essentially, or on the same pace though. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I do.
Okay. Gotcha. So, if you don't mind me asking, do you know how many you were able to get up, or essentially, or round up, essentially, for the assistance, or for the backup?
Yep. I went ahead and found a team.
Oh, perfect. And I assume like we're already like making our way over to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, obviously, there's almost always like, at least like, it's not busy per se usually here, at least not in this guild hall, but there is normally like people at least milling about, either like teams, or like, you know, sometimes they're friends that are coming by to like hang out while they're technically speaking like they're waiting for a job or things like that. So it's not like busy, but there's normally like a fair amount of people there.
Right.
As you are being led to a team containing a Nidoran male, a Duskull, a Poliwhirl, and a Metang.
Okay, it was a Nidoran, Duskull, Mentang, and
And a Poliwhirl.
Poliwhirl. Victor's like he's like kind of excited as well. He's like, "Oh, new Pokemon!
Yep.
I've never seen a Mentang before." It's like kind of like curious, but also like super excited.
And also, very obviously, most of these not locals. Considering, well, you know, just the typages at play here.
Mm-hmm.
Very unlikely that they're local. And they're gonna, you know, in various ways, you know, wave at you.
Yeah, Victor's gonna wave back. He's like wagging his tail, and he's like waving back. Yeah, it's like, sorry for the sudden call. But we are a bit of in need of your assistance.
The Nidoran is gonna reply and go, "Oh yeah, you know, not a problem. Here to help and all that. Besides, it'll be nice getting away from doing just patrols so much." He's gonna do like a sort of conspiratory whisper towards you.
Yeah, fair enough. It's like, yeah, I know how it is. He kind of gives a little, like, you know, like a small little sigh of an agreement of how patrols are. But, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to give you my name. You know, like he kind of like pats towards himself, saying, "My name is Vector. How can I?" And yeah, my name is Vector, and I'm from oh my gosh, I'm sorry, my brain is not working today. Astral Dawn, right? Team Astral Dawn. I'm from Team Astral Dawn, and I'm here actually. We're currently in a mission right now, and essentially on the way while I lead you back, I can kind of give you the situation, and kind of or rather, I can give you the bit of a debriefing on the current situation that we have right now.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, here, let me go ahead and you know, introduce some other team. I'm Cybele. The Duskull over there, that's Vasily. Poliwhirl's name is Tamo, and the Metang is Ramdas.
Wait, did you say their name was Vaseline?
Vasily.
Okay.
But it's Vasily. It's pronounced Vasily instead of Vasily.
The one that really gets me is Rhombus.
Ramdus.
Oh.
It's Ramdus. Yeah. Look, they're not locals, so they don't have normal names.
Can you repeat those names one more time?
So the Nidoran is Cybele, Cybel. The Duskull is Vasily, but spelled with Vassily. The Poliwhirl is Tamo, Tamo, and the Meteg is Rhombus, which is Ramdas.
And like Vector's like kind of he's like Cybele, Vasily, Tamo, and Ramdes? Hopefully I say that right. I'm sorry.
Is not gonna verbally reply, just kind of do like a little bob.
Alright, perfect. Right. So and then he's just kind of like Vector kind of like sits up in attention and he's like, well, I should probably give you the kind of the debriefing here. And I'll essentially, if you have any questions or any concerns or anything like that, hopefully this is just this is going to be just I'm hoping that this is not needed, but hopefully just in case we are going to be we'll again be needing your assistance on this mission here. And he kind of gives like a bit of a quick debrief of like what happened, and also definitely mentioning the possibility essentially about Alabaster Gleam's interaction with this area as well, and also most importantly noting the fact that there is Vector knows that there's no adults in this area, like no, like they're all like teenagers in that area, right, like in the town.
And the other thing, teenagers oldest.
Okay, gotcha. So essentially like but no adults, no parents, none of that. So I definitely, so Vector's like kind of like also kind of putting that into spotlight in that in that area, because yeah, especially that there's the fact that Alabaster Gleam is going to be there, and also there is the oldest is just a teenager, or teenagers as the oldest. It is going to be something for them, an important detail to make sure that they understand of the situation of the mission that we are currently in, and why I am requesting this assistance. So now that we have that is the current, I do know that essentially I kind of also explained to them that like I do know the way back to there. I don't know, essentially kind of like breaking down some of the stuff as well. So the Vector's like going very mission statement kind of mode right here.
At least part way through you doing that, they're gonna start like shuffling you out the door and just go, okay, look, we got a bit of a walk ahead of us, so walk and talk.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That would be wise. All right, let's go. It's like Vector's like kind of like taking the lead.
They gave you like a little bit of time to like exposition dump them, and then they were just like, okay, it's not stopping. Walk and talk, kid.
Okay. Fair enough. But yeah. Oh yeah, we're coming back with the reinforcements. We're coming back with the cavalry.
Yep. Obviously they are like listening to your whole explanation thing, but they are also going to grab out a map and ask you to mark down whereabouts it is.
Doesn't he have the map?
Yeah,
actually,
actually, yeah.
They're pulling out. They are pulling out their own. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can share it. I'm gonna pull out
Yeah.
my map as well. Like, and I'm gonna compare notes with them.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that they were asking you, and well, if you have your own thing, then you have your own thing. You
Yeah.
just show them.
Yeah, and I just kind of show them right there, and this is where it's just like encounters. But yeah, like I just kind of like just mapping it on the map. Said yeah, that this is where the current village is currently located at the moment. So this was our patrol area, and this is where we encountered it. And yeah, so as we're walking, I'm just kind of showing them like this is where we're going to be going, and this is the geography. We're going to be essentially our destination there.
They will go ahead and mark down on their own map where it's supposed to be at, just in case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good. Good.
And in addition to that, they're going to. I don't know if it'd be like. Nah, you know what? They would. They're going to go ahead and like look at you and go, all right. So you mentioned that there was Alabaster Gleam involved with this, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, in that case, if anything like that happens, try and leave it to us.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, I know our team had a bit of a run-in with them before, but yeah, Victor's still kind of remembering a little bit about what happened to, to Argus and to Dart and. But yeah, but since it's going to be the both of us, though, both of our teams here as well, we'll be more than happy to provide support as well.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not saying not to do anything. Just if a fight's gonna break out, try and let us do things.
Victor kind of nods. Yeah.
We might have checked out your team's file while Ron was going off and waking you up. So yeah, don't feel too comfortable letting a bunch of people that have only been in this world for like a little bit actually, get into death matches. That doesn't seem like the best idea or responsible.
I think Victor kind of like I know, but still, it just doesn't feel right for me just to kind of sit back. I mean, granted though, like I understand where you're coming from with this, but it's just I don't know. I just feel I don't know. Victor's like kind of like I don't know how to actually explain it, but it's kind of hard for me to just to sit down. It's just to sit and not help out. But I know what you're coming from, and it makes sense. It's
I'm not saying you can't do anything. It's just personal request, I guess.
yeah. Victor just understandably he nods and like it agrees. It's like yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, because I don't think I actually mentioned their team name. Their team name is Vanguard Valor, in case anyone cares.
Oh.
I care.
Dark cares.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that of it. It's like, oh, by the way, what's your team?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's their team name.
What's that?
Their team of Vanguard Valor. I'm a sucker for alliterations. Just, me as a person.
Mm-hmm.
We know. But they make the best names.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, while they're on their way back, let's see what everyone else has been up to.
Screams and fire.
Okay, well, that's what Amos is up to. What about the rest of you? Joking.
That's a very good question. We wouldn't be investigating the ruin, our potential ruin, and the farm was kind of I don't know. We're gonna play cards or something. Training montage.
I just imagine it like you have like Vector like doing this this like epic run, messenger run, and then and then it just cuts back to like everyone playing Go Fish. Sorry.
Carry the 2. Divide by the total there, and to be honest, I generally don't know because I mean, just like, what is there to do in the town? There's not much of a town. It's just got...
Well, they do have at least like some things of various entertainment, even if it is legitimately just like some dice games people are playing on a table, or like some cards, or a popular one is sparring. People that one's literally free and doesn't require anything, and there's just like a small little like area that they have already like sort of sectioned off. It's like sectioned off. You ever see one of those like arenas where it's literally just sectioned off by like a little bit of rope, and then that's it?
Yeah.
They have like one of those things.
We could basically have we could do training with them, because we might have to fight Alabaster Gleam, so we can help train them because they lost the first time. Just ideas. Sorry.
Argus just wants to find the Tepig and drag him in there.
Come on, it's for your own good.
I mean, well, it's probably worth asking either Jonathan and NC-san if there's anything around the village that could be use of help, or if we should just wait around for Vector to get back.
He'd think for a minute or two, and then just go. I mean, you guys any good at... Wait, hold on. What was... No, okay, there was something there. Are you guys any good at... what's the word for if you find something and then you grab it and take it back?
Wait, which game?
Oh no, he's asking this like in character.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Healing? Foraging? We could try to find food in the woods.
Looting was the word. You guys any good at that?
Amos perks up.
We're not. Most of us are not crime types.
Amos comes along and says, "Well, I can do. I'm good at a little looting."
Applying paw to face.
Apply paw directly to face.
It's gonna kind of butt in. Depends on what's being looted, Amos.
That is what you mean, right, Amos? Right?
Growlithe.
What is this? Why are you just saying the name of your species?
I don't know. I just felt like the. It was a
That's
impulse.
really weird. Why would you just? That is such a weird thing to do.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Definitely.
Okay, so are you good at looting things?
Yes.
All right, cool. In that case,
Depends on what.
okay. In that case, Susanna, what was it that you said that they got found? And Susanna would then say that there was a bit of a shipwrecked boat that was found, like a little bit down the river, because the river is navigable. By the way, it is a little bit it is fairly navigable. So and then Jonathan's gonna go, that was it. Yeah, there's like a boat that apparently broke down a while ago or something, and some of our people found it, but we haven't actually looked through it yet, so just loot whatever you can find on there and bring it back, I guess.
Sure, I'm down to do that.
And as long as it wasn't like attacked by them, then yeah, we should be able to loot it.
Yeah, I just want to see what goods is on this boat.
How far away is it?
Oh, like 2-3 miles away, maybe.
Yeah, that shouldn't take us too long to make it there. We just follow the river down, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it'll be fairly obvious when you find it.
I suppose we don't really have much else to do.
She just wanted to spar while we're waiting for Vector.
I mean, I guess you guys don't really have to do anything. It's just more if we really want something to do. We haven't managed to take a look at whatever's there, so
Yeah, I'll go take a look at this boat. And I'll spar with you later, Dart. Amos kind of like nudges Dart with his shoulder.
If you insist. Just out of character, I'm just actually wondering, like, Abby, would you prefer we waited for you for the ship, or?
I mean, the ship isn't going anywhere.
It's not. Yeah, like I said, I don't know that the ship. So go. I would say go right ahead.
Yeah, I will say, if you guys want to go to the ship right now, you can. Ship isn't going anywhere though, so I mean, it's literally a wreck. So if it goes anywhere, that's impressive. If the shipwreck gets up and move, I think it deserves to get away at that point. That's a pretty grand escape.
Yeah, I mean, we could always save that till Vector gets back, because I'm sure he might be interested in seeing, Sorry, car alarm again.
You're fine.
Dart's going to muse. I mean, we could always wait until Vector gets back before we explore, because I'm sure he might be interested in seeing another strange little location.
If you insist on waiting, I'm fine with that. But I definitely want to check out that boat.
There is mayhaps a reason that the first thing that these people thought that they should do is immediately go out and try and steal from people upon receiving no direction. Might be a slight reason for that one.
Maybe they were raised by thieves. Thieves.
Apparently they lived in a cave before this, so there's also that.
Oh no, they're cave people.
Dude, this is a Pokemon world. Like, that isn't exactly going to be a overly rare occurrence. But yeah, so I take it you guys are actually gonna just wait for the trying to find the shipwreck for now.
I'd say yeah, because it doesn't feel right to do it without Vector.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
at least
help
you
them
guys
rebuild.
know about it now.
I can help them rebuild.
Ah, yes,
At
let's
least,
go help the ghosts of the ghost ship rebuild the ghost ship.
No. Rebuild any broken buildings and stuff, and the burned down buildings.
You mean the people of the little town, not the.
Well, whatever happens, you two are not leaving me alone with those two again. As Jet is gesturing to Dart and Sin, and then to Argus and Amos. I ain't babysitting both of them.
I didn't do anything.
I don't need no babysitting.
Well, let's go down to the sparring ring to do a little bit of practice while we wait.
That sounds good to me.
All right, so you guys are going to the sparring ring then?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I can help them train and beat some up.
Amos will go.
Also, could I just request we take our break a little early?
Sure, like 20 minutes early is fine.
Can you go deal with the situation, I will.
That's fair.
Doke.
Oh, bye.
Very oba.
Oh, wow. That means I can.
Awa.
We get snacks.
Snack time.
Snack do snack do.
Man, I'm already feeling tired. Ugh.
Oh no, more of the awa.
More
The EP.
OWAs. The EPs.
No EPs. No EPs. EPs are bad for you.
Sorry, but very EPs.
I will beat up your EPs.
But if one needs EEP, one needs to EEP every so often.
Only the weak must eep.
Well, I'm very weak, because my body needs that to actually, work.
Sleep is good. Why do people keep why do people think sleep is bad? No, sleep is so good. Sleep
Sleep
is
is
good
an
for
evil
you.
that keeps me from my video games.
If I could function without sleeping at all ever, I probably would not sleep ever. but I need sleep, and it is nice to sleep from time to time.
Lies
just
and slander.
It just takes up time that I could be devoting to character creation or video games.
Or video game character creation.
Yes, the best of two worlds. Well, I don't know if it's the best, because it depends on what video game. Some of them don't have that great a character creation.
That is very fair.
Thinking of character creation and video games reminded me that I am waiting for my Sims game on the Switch to be available to play, because I had pre-ordered them, did not remember that I could pre-ordered them, and so money came out, and I was like, yes, that was the thing. When am I going to be able to play the dang game?
You will never be able to play your game.
I just checked and I still have 2 days. I've been waiting for a little over a week. 2 more days. Soon.
Like I said, never.
It feels like never.
Soon, TM.
Man. My heart rate bumped up a bit, and now my chest is sore. I hate that so much.
That is annoying.
Yeah. Tachycardia, one of the biggest pains in my life. Also makes me very tired whenever it goes away, so I'm going to be even more tired once my heart rate calms down.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Alright, so this should be about 5 minutes. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day for me.
Oh.
Yeah, because my grandma might be coming home from rehab.
Oh,
Is that good?
No, that's a good thing because she had like organ failure stuff going on.
Oh.
Organ failure is never good.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
very
that's
happy,
organ failing to fail.
very happy that that might be over with. On the other hand, I'm gonna have to move a lot of furniture to get stuff ready if she is, and I don't know what time that's going to be at. So
Eventually o'clock.
hopefully at like noon or something, but with bad luck, might not be. But yeah, I get to move a bunch of like heavy furniture and stuff that has like motors underneath it, so it's like filled with metal and all that stuff.
Does not sound like a great time.
But it's not. That's the secret. It's not going to be a good time. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that it's happening. It's just it's going to objectively not be a good time.
Meanwhile, for me, I'm excited about having secured a domain name today,
Oh.
but also worried. I was able to get it zgf.art.
Oh.
I was trying to get it a while back, and it was upwards of $300. Not going to be spending that much money. And then today they're like, hey, it dropped in price! And it was only... Or no, it was 600 before. That's right. And it dropped in price to 150, and I'm like, yoink. But I am concerned about how much it's going to be to renew it. If it's that expensive, I won't be renewing it. But hopefully it won't be.
Here's hoping.
They said it'll be 120 a year. But I'm hoping I can transfer it to a different registrar and get it at the normal .art price. Which is still like 50, I think, but, you know. Far better.
Alright, I am back. Sorry about that.
yeah, welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Sir.
In that case, let's do the check to see who we have. Do we have the Amos?
Yes.
Do we have the Argus?
And here,
The Dart?
Dirt.
The Jet?
Use that opportunity for lack of jet to go grab some water.
The Sin?
I mean, Jet doesn't
Wonderful.
exist, so...
The Vector?
Yeah, what's the vector? Vector. Wait, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Discord has been really weird as of late. I don't know if it's just me,
They were saying in the chat that apparently there's been some issues with it.
There
yeah,
definitely
Discord's going
has.
spazzy.
There most certainly has been some fuckery afoot.
Back proper.
Mm-hmm. Welcome
All right,
back.
welcome back.
Yeah, apologies for that. The car alarm was going off, and I had to go do a very quick change of the remote battery.
Oh, heckies.
And I couldn't ignore it because my mother was awoken and I had to address it.
Understandable. Still very unfortunate, though.
Thankfully, it wasn't too long, so... time to shove dirt in Amos's face.
Ah.
So crime types are weak to dirt.
If you got the dirt on them.
Lamau.
That makes so much sense.
But, yeah, no. So you guys are going to the sparring ring, which currently is not occupied, actually.
Wait, if there's no one there, who do we spar with?
Each other.
You could spar with each other, or you could try and just wait for someone to show up. This is a fairly popular spot after all, so even if no one's here right now, it'll probably only take a little bit for someone to show up.
Fair. So I want to spar with people. I want to beat people up.
Wow. That's rude.
And then the Tepig shows up.
I mean, I think he'd definitely fight the Tepig. Like, literally the moment it showed up.
All right,
Probably wouldn't
I know
even-
you. No.
Probably wouldn't even wait to actually get into the sparring area.
There's a Tepig around, gotta beat him up.
But, yeah, no. Are you guys going to spar with each other first, or are you going to wait for someone else to show up?
I'll
sparring
spar with
each other.
Yeah.
I'm down to
That can be
spar
cool.
with anyone.
Who wants to pair up with who?
I guess the Amos he tossed the gauntlet down towards Dart.
The
Then Amos versus Dart. Argus versus Sim.
I'm okay with this. You're magnetic, which makes it easier to hit.
And yet again, people just forget about the jet.
No.
Yeah.
Aurum started talking the moment I was going to say, and then Jet can pick who he fights after those battles. He will be the what you call it, semifinal. Or would it be the finals?
It's okay to admit you forgot him again.
No. Aurum literally started talking the moment I was going to. I didn't forget about Jet. Pat, 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 pat. He's okay. Not everybody forgets about you. But yeah, who wants to start fighting first?
no, I'm down.
Sure,
But
let's
you
do
get
this.
up again. All right. I assume that you guys are mostly just going to be doing, like, obviously, like, non-lethal damage only, spar. Not actually trying to hurt each other, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
In that case, go ahead and roll the initiative.
Just remind me, what is the initiative roll again?
Your Dotson initiative +1. Or your effective initiative skill +1 and its face value.
Unless
So, if you have any, like, valid specialties or something, then...
So if I have like 2
awesome.
dots in initiative, I'm rolling 1 dice and then adding 2 to that?
No, it's... You take 2 dice and then add 1 dice. Just +1. That way, if you have nothing in initiative, you still roll 1 dice.
Okay, so I'm rolling 3 d10s?
3 d10s and its face value. So that would be 22. Go ahead and...
So it's what plus initiative?
1 plus initiative. In terms of dice you roll and its face value.
I don't have anything in initiative.
Oh, okay. In that case... Well, yeah. So... In that case, this is not exactly like a large area, but it is like a good like 20 by 20 area.
Basically, any ranged move is probably going to be within ranged.
Yeah. Literally, like, even the most minimally ranged move by a starting character has enough range here.
Also, I'm just imagining just an epic, like, round 1, dart fight.
Fight.
And then you do a friendship instead of a fatality.
But I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try something new. I am gonna use my, a standard action Mud Slap. Which actually doesn't do damage. So I'll send you the move block towel.
Alright.
Bottom right one. Oh, upload. Oh, god damn it.
Discord doing the thing. Nice.
Discord doing the thing.
In that case, just go ahead and read off for everyone what it does.
So the move is a non-damaging move. Special ground type. +1 accuracy. 30 range and guaranteed blind, if it hits.
Well, guaranteed chance to blind. You still have to get past the target soul save.
True. We're not rolling for that, so we've crossed one barrier.
Yep. You have a 100% chance for it to make the attempt.
Yep, and it's a accuracy roll 12.
All right. In that case, roll your 12 dice. Oh, well.
Does an 11 hit?
What's your soul save there?
Assume that's
Amos.
Amos.
What's soul save again?
Uh,
Oh wait,
the
where
S,
Wait,
S on your quick
SS.
reference.
Wouldn't this be the special
3.
evasion?
Well, you're applying a condition, so
Ah,
conditions you soul.
Okay, so my soul save is 3.
All right, in that case, that would hit and crit, and thus you would gain 2 stacks of blind, which raises the difficulty of all your accuracy checks by 2.
Dang.
For example, if you're using flamethrower, that would then make your accuracy go from you're looking for 6s to you're looking for 8s. This could be partially counteracted by you taking an aim maneuver to bring it back down to 7.
Yeah. Hey, what's this just gonna go? Damn it, Dart! Did you just kick fluffed mud in my face? Can't see shit.
it's more energized mud, but you can call it mud.
Amos is gonna do the crime time action.
Nice.
What now?
He named one of his moves called Crime Time.
Which gives me one +1 accuracy.
So he gets 1 more accuracy dice.
Do I still have the ability to do a flamethrower?
Your Crime Time is a quick action, so yes. By the way, when you're those boxes are for your modifier. By the way, you'd want to put that in accuracy roll and power roll.
Okay.
That's for you, like remembering how much you've actually added as compared to any of that. So.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna flamethrower.
All right. So you would have an accuracy roll of 11, but you're looking for 8s on your dice right now. You would have 1 more standard action you do if you did want to use the aim action. Or aim maneuver. Which would make you look for 7s instead of 8s.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So go ahead and roll 11 dice. All right, that would be a 3. Would you like to keep that roll or not?
We have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I counted 4.
There's a 1 in there.
Oh, there's a 1. Okay, yeah.
So you could, try to soul some things. You could, use a willpower to re-roll the entire thing if you want. You could vigor to make the 9s count as 10s. Those are your available actions here. Or you could just, keep it.
I'm gonna use a vigor to try to have the 9s count as 10s.
Alright, roll 2 more dice then.
Don't forget to add the exhaustion.
That is true.
Alright. No, be.
Well, that brings you up to 5 successes now, because 10s count as 2 successes each.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that now then.
Alright, Dart, what is your special evasion?
7.
Miss.
Well,
That is unfortunate. Well, that would be the Amos turn, so back to Dart.
All right. Dart is going to, because we have 2 actions we can take within a turn, correct? 2
2
standard,
standard
actions.
actions and 1 quick.
Cool. I'm going to give that aim maneuver a try.
Alright, just so you know, aim does not affect status conditions.
Oh, I'm not doing a status condition.
I'm just making sure you know.
Understood. Because the -1 difficulty would mean basically, like, I'd be looking for like 6 and 7s for successes. Like, it would go from like 7 to 6.
If you're using a non-stab move, then yes. If you're using a stab move, then it would go from 6s to 5s.
Oh no.
So, like, if you're using, like, a ground or steel type move, instead of looking for 6s, you're looking for 5s. Do note, there is a cap where you can only +2 or -2 on any roll by default.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Dart is going to take advantage of the slightly disorientated Amos to aim straight for his forehead with a pellet shot for stab.
Alright. Roll that attack. Is this physical or special?
Special.
Special. Alright. Roll those dice.
Oh no, I rolled my dice, but I missed.
Oh.
A lot of 1s in there. Ow.
Yep. Well, you have a 10.
Let's see, that'd be
3.
Also one of the ones.
That is now a 5.
And I'll stick with that.
All right, Amos, what is your special evasion? That would be SE on your sheet. Or SEV.
5.
5. Well, Initiator wins ties, so that would be a hit.
Cool, and pellet shot has a guaranteed damage 1, but we won't really be doing the damage here, I guess.
Still roll damage just to see what it would do. It's just not going to matter.
Cool. So the power roll is the dice roll.
Yep, power roll.
And the increased crit chance means 9 explodes, if I recall correctly.
That would have been on accuracy.
Gotcha.
So that 9 on your accuracy would have exploded. So that would have been 6 successes, and you could roll again.
Understood. But actually, I didn't roll in. Oh, actually, I did roll 9, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you rolled 1 9. But yeah, so that would have been 6 successes, and, like, here, I'll just chuck a dice to see. Maybe you should have rolled this. It would have been funny.
I mean, we should just let you roll everything. We'd be critting nonstop.
This is true. Unless it's funny for you to not to, then that's normally how my luck works on this. All right. This is a steel type move, right?
Correct. With guaranteed damage +1.
All right. So this is Amos, who is fire type, so resists. So that 7 wouldn't count. So that's 1, 2, 3 damage. 4 from the +1. So that would be a total of 4 damage normally. Amos, what is your physical, or not physical, special integrity?
5.
5. All right, that means that you would take 1 chip damage.
Okay.
A little steel ball has bounced off of your forehead. It deals 1 damage to you.
Link.
Ow.
Well,
Alright.
that's first blood. Would you like to try and reprise again, Amos? You still do have those 2 stacks of blindness on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna attempt another flamethrower.
I will let you know you can try and cleanse that away, at least by a stage.
How do I... Wait, I can? How do I
Yep,
do
it's
that?
called the cleanse maneuver. It's a standard action by default. And you would basically roll your soul save in terms of dice. And if you meet or beat the save DC of the effect, then you would cleanse 1 stage of it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. So what am I rolling again?
Roll your soul save. So that would be, well, maybe not soul
3.
save. I shouldn't say soul save. It's your soul plus expertise plus integrity.
Actually, don't all of them have 2 options for the skill?
Oh, yeah, it's for this one, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to check that. That is my bad. For blind is actually investigation or perception. So
you
soul
can-
plus expertise plus investigation or perception.
Whichever is higher.
It has been forever since I've seen a
Okay.
condition get applied that didn't care about either it being athletics or acrobatics or integrity in some way. All right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dart, what is the effect DC of your blindness?
It's a good question, actually.
The way that you check that is it is your soul plus expertise plus the skill of the attack, divide by 2.
I guess wouldn't the skill just be send for that, or?
No, for because this is a condition applier.
Mm-hmm.
So condition appliers generally will go off of the one of these social skills.
Mm-hmm.
So that means for this it would be something like persuasion, presence, deception, etiquette, things like that. If you have an idea for an alternate application reason, then go ahead and run that by me.
Understood. We'll discuss that afterwards.
Yep.
But right now we'll just use presence, which is 1. So, any expertise or?
Any expertise. It generally will run off of your highest by default, but if you want to make it something else, you can.
It'd be 3 then.
3? All right. In that case, he would cleanse. Also, Zim, idea for future that we might want to discuss is what happens if you would basically double the DC when cleansing something, if we want anything to happen with that. now that I think about it. But yes,
make them.
Amos, you would cleanse 1 stack of your blind.
Okie doke. Is that my turn then?
Well, Dart has taken 1 action. He could technically take more, but he has done an offensive action already.
I already aimed for my one, so
Well, yeah, but you still have a quick action you could use. If you have any.
I only have a quick action pellet shot, so on Deimos.
Yep, on Amos.
Okay, I am.
Wipe your eyes.
So did Amos roll his cleanse on Dart's turn?
So I ended my turn and
Yeah,
Amos
it
came.
is turn, and he was...
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, no,
Okay.
alright, we just kind of mixed up the...
I got confused.
Sorry,
by that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Carry on.
technically speaking, you can try and cleanse on other people's turns so long as you prepare for it, but... Yeah, this was technically at the start of Amos's turn. We were just forgetting.
Which means at Amos, you have a standard action and a quick action remaining.
And you can use your crime time as a quick action to gain more accuracy.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, that moves you to +2 accuracy. So if you attack with flamethrower, that's 12 accuracy now.
Okay. And would that be both of my actions then? The standard and quick?
Yeah, so that would use up 1 standard on the cleanse, which you were successful on, a quick on the crime time, and then another standard, your final standard, on the flamethrower attack.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna flamethrower the dart.
12 dice. And you'll be looking for 7s.
Oh, so I'd love to see that crime time afterwards because
Why did it get me so many fucking ones? What
That is
kind of roll
a
is that?
horrific botch. There's literally not a single success in there. That is literally just a -4.
No, actually, you know what? I don't want to know about crime time.
Could I interest you in using willpower or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna willpower that. Fuck that roll.
That is a lot better. Currently, you're sitting at a 5, and you already know you need to hit a 7. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So you could soul that 1. You do have 1 soul dice available.
Alright, I'm gonna soul that one. No.
Now you're at a 6. Do you have any other resources you could spend on this?
No.
Unfortunate then.
Then perish.
Then perish.
God, if only my pellet barrage could be used, against a single target and not multiple targets.
That is the downside. If you spec a move for AoE, you can't just stack it on the same person.
I mean, you can't hit them
Sin,
multiple
Argus,
times.
get in here.
Yeah, you can't just stack it on the same person like over and over.
But technically,
Oh,
you
I-
can use it. Just saying.
Yeah, you can use it. But technically speaking, the only way to have an AoE thing like that and have it or not AoE, have a multi-target thing and have it target the same person multiple times, is to make it an AoE and have all the targets place it at someone's feet. That technically works.
I think we might want to make sure that doesn't work.
We might. I'm just saying that does technically work.
Okay, adding that to the
Discussion-
notes to pay attention and fix that oversight.
Well, I mean, no one's
Discuss-
done it yet, really.
Discussion
so
for later.
I haven't felt the need to like immediately go no, because no one's done it. It's just technically by Raw.
Just as a quick question, if I was to mud slap again, would that effectively reset the blind, or would that add additional stacks on?
It would add additional stacks. So right now he's at blind 1. If you do it again, it would stack to blind 2 if successful. So it would return back to where it was.
Gotcha.
Also, yes, this does mean that people can get into a no, I apply it, no, I resist it war.
Well, Dart's gonna kind of just like give a little bit of a playful smirk and just be like, "Don't seem to be hitting your shots there, Amos." Mud slaps again.
Alright, roll.
I forgot to do aim first. Oh well.
Well, it doesn't matter, you can't aim on this.
True.
There's a reason you cannot aim on conditional pliers.
I believe that's a 10 if my count's correct.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because you have stab on this.
True. I believe they go to the Amos soul save now.
Well, no, because we already know that will work. Because the soul save is like what, like a 2 or 3?
Yeah, it's 3.
So, yep, that would bring him up to blind 3 from a crit. This would move you to +3 difficulty, so your stab moves are now accuracy 9 and up. All your moves are technically accuracy 9 and up now. There is a way to cleanse all stacks of everything off of you at once. But in order to do that, you also would lose your stacks of crime time. That would be a second wind, which I know you don't actually have the vigor and will for, but by spending 1 vigor and 1 willpower, you can, you know.
Yeah, I already spent it.
Yep. This is why I said I know you don't technically have the stuff for it.
Alright, Amos is gonna Can I do crime time again?
Yeah. You have up to. You've only used it twice. You could use it up to 6 times total.
Okay, so we're gonna crime time. We're gonna attempt the cleanse.
Well, the cleanse DC is like a 3, so. Investigation or perception. Based off of soul. The save DC was a 3, right, Dart?
Correct.
Alright. In that case, go back down to blind 2.
Okay.
Oh, we have lost the Aurum.
Oh. Alright, and I guess for the other action, I'm gonna just. So I can only do the cleanse once per turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna
No,
try.
actually,
this.
there's nothing saying
It's
you
a defensive
can't.
maneuver. It's a defensive maneuver, so you can't repeat it technically.
Right.
If we want to change that, that could also be another thing for discussion. Just
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I am going to step away for a few minutes.
Okay.
Be back this ASAP.
I guess then Amos is gonna try this the Amos punch, which is just me basically running up and trying to smack Dart.
Yep. Well, it does. Do remember that will. That is within the range for you having it as a quick action, so you can quick action do that. It's just remember that it'll take up your other action to get into melee for movement.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right. Well, roll accuracy on it. You would be looking for 9s, however, because it is normal type, and you do not have stab on normal.
Okay, how many dice am I rolling with this one?
Let's see. It's physical, so 1, 2, 3. Your highest expertise is 2, so 4, 5, 6, 7 off of brawl. You have +3 from crime time, so 10 dice. Looking for 9s.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 2.
That's a 2. What's your physical evasion there, Dart?
6.
Well, sounds like a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
But Amos actually gotten into melee range, correct?
Yes.
I guess my question is, actually, Warren, you finish your turn?
Yep.
I'm curious. Is there a equivalent of a disengage action maneuver?
There's a 5-foot step you could take. It uses up a standard action by default, but you would move 5 feet away, and no matter what, you do not provoke attack of opportunity by doing this. So that is an equivalency.
What's the name for the maneuver?
It'd be a 5-foot step. It should be under the movement section, the movement movement maneuver.
Ah, yes, I see that now. Yep. Well, I'll do the movement maneuver for a 5-foot step. Back up to the other side of the arena, and then I will aim a pellet shot at. Actually, no. I'll aim a pellet. Actually, no. I can only do pellet shot because that was the maneuver's in action. I'll Actually, wait. Movement is Movement of anything kind is a standard action, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so
By default. So the 5-foot step you did means you literally take like a small little 5-foot movement maneuver, but you don't provoke any attack of opportunity.
cool, but so if I want to attack, I can't move after doing that 5-foot step.
You can. Because it takes 1 standard action to do. You have 2 standard actions. So you're down to 1 standard action now.
So basically, just the 5-foot step and the attack is all I can do. I can't do the extra back up a bit longer.
Unless you have a quick action to do for an attack, then no. You can back up further if you want by taking a second movement maneuver.
Actually, I do have a quick action pellet shot. I will do that. I'll do the 5-foot step and then do a maneuver or use the other standard action to do a movement to back up to the other side of the arena, and then I'll do a quick action pellet shot.
All right, that works. Proceed. That's a 4.
And I don't have any extra soul, so I'm just gonna stick with that.
All right. That's special if I remember correctly. So Amos's special evasion is currently a 5, so that's a miss.
I imagine Dart just kind of a little bit shaken from the sudden melee range to be like, "Pah."
All right, Amos, would you like to continue or? What you feeling?
Amos will continue.
Amos will continue the
I mean,
battle.
Dart was gonna say you've had enough, Amos?
Amos is just gonna look up at you, just looking somewhat defeated, but he's still gonna try anyway.
I'm so sorry.
Well, you're currently at what level of blind are you at right now?
2.
2? Okay. Well, if you take an aim action, you could still be... You're guaranteed to be at 7s on the next flamethrower. So there is that if you really want to keep trying. Or, make up your own strategy. I'm just letting you know that if you don't... If you want to gamble on it, you could also try just remove a stack of blind.
Yeah.
I think all parties have suddenly realized that, hey, wait, attributes are really useful.
Sorry about that, chat. I'm back. Got it fixed. Sorry.
Are both of you realizing that secondaries are kind of useful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Amos is going to... We're gonna do crime time to gain an accuracy, and then we're gonna do a cleanse to try to remove one of the debuffs.
Alright. How much XP is currently in your flamethrower?
30.
Okay, cool. So you can use it as a quick action. So you can aim, try and remove a thing, and quick action flamethrower.
Yeah.
So roll that cleanse. That's a 3. Drop down to 1, which means with that aim maneuver, you're back to looking at 6s.
Okay. We're gonna flamethrower.
And with your current amount of crime time stacks, you're at like what? 4, 3, 4?
4 now.
4.
What are these
In that case-
stacks?
14. He has a move called Crime Time. It just gains him accuracy. So he's at a +4 accuracy stat change.
Ah.
So 14 accuracy.
But if he used cleanse and aim, then he'd only have a quick action.
Yeah, he has a quick action attack. He's been using it like almost every single round. We're at like round 5 or something.
Okay. Also, sorry if it sounds like I'm butting in. I'm trying to... I pay attention to these combats to see how they feel and stuff, and make sure I understand what everybody's doing and such.
Yeah.
So how
Just to
many
explain
dice
for
are we looking at?
everybody.
Yep, so you're looking at 14 accuracy right now. Looking for 6s.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
That's 10 so far. Roll those 10s. That's looking like a crit right there.
Oh, there's one gone though.
Well, Dart has 7 evasion, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14. That's a crit. Even with the 1 at the end. Now,
Oh,
you
damn.
can either multiply your dice pool by 1.5, so add 50%, or you can make your 9s explode on your normal dice roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do the first one because I don't have any knives.
Well, no, on the damage roll. On the damage roll you're about to do.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, so you want to roll 15 dice?
Yep.
Roll those 15 dice. Now you're gonna be, Dart, what's your defenses against fire?
What do you mean by my defenses?
Yeah, what are you equal, weak?
I am weak to fire.
Weak to fire, you're looking for 6s then, Amos. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh wait, okay, hold on. Just so you know, it's an or. So you either roll 1.5 times or 9s explode.
Yeah, I was doing the 9s explode.
Oh, okay. Well, you said the first one, and the first one I explained was the times multiplier. Your normal roll would have been 10 dice.
Oh, okay. I'll just
10
do the
dice.
first one and ignore the rerolls.
Well, that first reroll, the first dice would be okay because you had 110 in there.
Yeah, we do that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 special damage. Dart, what is your special integrity?
6.
All right. In that case,
And I did take the natural defenses feat, so I do have the soak of 1.
soak of 1. All right. So remove 1 durability from your natural defense. And then take 4 damage past that to your health directly.
But I just imagine just start being like, Abus, do you want to stop? Face full of fire, covered in ash, and then you just see the eyes open up and blink.
Roasted.
I'll take that as a no.
Amos doesn't give up that easy.
Well,
Well,
what do? It's a new round.
that'll be my turn.
Well, also, I'm just making sure, like, if other people wanted to, like, hop in, but I think Avi's still away temporarily, and Colada and Zim, if you want to hop in, I'm happy to just change
Yeah.
scenes briefly.
You can
T-beans.
have the remote bar. Or just talk or do whatever.
Well, I mean, we are coming up on our normal checkpoint for if we're going to keep going. And considering we've lost Argus, and I know a few other people are feeling not the greatest.
Mhm.
Welcome back, Avi.
Do we want to
I was here all
continue?
the time.
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. I sorry, I was just muted, but I was still listening in.
Oh, okay. Well, we do have like 15 minutes left.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think, we might have enough time to just finish up this fight, and then that could be your end.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you guys want to do.
Just want to make sure that's okay with everyone else, because I don't want to, like...
Yep.
Because we had a nice little back and forth there with a little bit of technical learning, but it's like, okay, no, I want to make sure people have their turn if they want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys don't have to, like, fight out spars to, like, one of you actually drops or something. But if you guys want to, I'm not going to stop you. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Well, I'm actually kind of happy to end just that scene there, because Dart's going to recognize the holy Arceus. That kind of burnt a bit.
You did kind of take some actual damage from that. I mean, it's non-lethal damage, but, you know.
Not lethal damage, but in practice, that'd be like a third of Dart's health right there.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Oof, ouchie. And Amos didn't even heavy attack that because he was having trouble hitting you. He has the heavy attack. He could have exchanged accuracy dice for more power. Oh,
Fire puppy do the burn.
true. Also, this brings up a slight rules question for you there, Zim. In case of a crit, does heavy attack dice get multiplied?
I would say no.
Alright.
Well, I mean, considering they're giving up dice and are much less likely to get a crit, go. Yeah, why not?
All right, cool. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't like doing this too often with the whole spar thing, but I do think it helps you guys get a handle on your characters and actually doing things.
Yeah, I just want to kind of like wanted to see how this shit works in practice.
I haven't been in a combat encounter in this campaign with the new system.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dart's just gonna kind of blink that, be like, you know what, Amos, you proved your point. Wiping the ash from his face.
As Amos is trying to wipe the mud out of his eyes.
Very well, we'll call it a draw.
Pretty much.
Alright, I'm tired now. Amos wants nap time.
One fire per nap.
And then Amos walks past Jet saying, I want to fight Jet next.
Well, if you're certain.
Wait, can I even burn you if you're like not even alive?
Well, I can say that I have been thoroughly convinced that I am in fact alive.
Well, I've seen you float through things, so I am not convinced.
It's a concern I have as well, but I have been very thoroughly assured that I am alive.
I still don't believe it. Like, what's with this like little like ear you have here? Amos kind of like puts up like baps your like half ghosty particle ear with his paw.
It's almost like it lags, like it takes a second to realize that it should be reacting physically and then moves.
Your
See,
guess is
it's
as
like
good as
Ghost.
Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea myself. Still trying to figure this all out. Kind of difficult to do when mostly on your own with it. We've only come across one other ghost type, and they did their best, but didn't have much in the way of answers. And then there was the bank. What was it? The Riolu.
Oh yeah, that Riolu.
His name was Crest.
I've got it written down, but you know.
Yeah. Oh no, I was in case anyone forgot.
Yeah. Amos doesn't care to remember his name.
I'm just trying to figure things out. The best I can.
Yeah, that's fair. You certainly are the weirdest rock puppy I've ever seen.
That at least I know I am not. Definitely not rock.
But aren't you called a rockruff?
I suppose I am a bundle of mystery.
Aren't we all?
Amy just like baps you on the head, on the forehead, and then walks off.
Please tell me Jet's phasing kicks in and it just goes through. Or gets stuck.
Oh no.
It won't get stuck, but it will phase through slightly.
It was just goes, what the fluff?
Again, I barely understand it myself. Probably shouldn't try and do that.
Amos just walks off and mutters, fluffing weird ass dog.
We can't have normal people here. After all, there's no pure normal types. At least not in this party.
Actually, are there any in any of our games?
Well, I think it depends. Do you count Nova being pure basic?
Okay, yeah, I would count Nova. I try to forget
I mean, at least
about
until
Nova.
his gimmick kicks in later. Yeah, don't worry. I know you're with Narashi on the whole erase Nova from your mind at most points. But no, it's like let's see. There's like 2 others in like non-ZGF game.
I'm only talking about ZGF games.
Yeah, I know. So in ZGF games, I don't think there's any pure normal types. Because even, excluding Nova, because the basic thing, but if it was in Pokemon, he just would have been normal type anyway, so, like...
No, I count Nova on that.
Yeah. So, besides that, I think Nova's the only one. And even later, he's gonna have a little bit of a V gimmick going on, so you know. Ah, dang it! I just realized something negative with that. I have to come up with what all the custom typings are gonna be for that. Oh well. Suffering from success. We are at end time, by the way, in case you do want to add.
Well, I mean, we did. I don't think we actually got a confirmation on if we are ending now or not.
Well, I, for one, do need to get sleep.
Alright. In that case, we will be missing 2 people, so...
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And considering that, like, you know, Sin is one of the only other available people for the scene thing. If they were going to be having sparring.
He was hoping to spar her before the scene transitions.
Yeah, don't worry, we can do that next week. I will not rob you of your spar.
All right. Well, on that note, thank you everybody for joining us today for Starlight New Dawn Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or grabbing merch over at zgfgaming.store. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.